No, so my first three books all featured the female main characters were all in their teens or 20s in the first three books. And my first kind of breakout book, Everything You Want Me to Be, had a heroine who was in her teens. She was a senior in high school. And I mean, don't ever read your high school journals again. Oh, what a load of garbage. It was really painful to read, to go back and realize where I was mentally, emotionally at that stage. Um, when I got to Strike Me Down, I felt like I was really done with those characters because they are still forming, they still have all of these ideals that hasn't met life yet,
Yeah.
those that idealistic character that just doesn't understand how you have to make compromises, doesn't have the life experience to know, these are not, it's my choices are never black and white, right? And that's not as interesting to me as an author as the heroines, main characters, these midlife women who understand what their choices mean in a more
Yeah.
relevant way. They have the experience, they have the backstory, all the history that's going to inform them, and they understand the consequences of their choices in a much more real way than
Yeah.
characters in their early 20s could ever understand. And that to me is more interesting when you go in with your eyes wide open and you know what it's going
Yeah.
to cost you to make these choices.